I still think overall that's why those games are, in my head at least, they're less likely to have a stronger legacy. If you look at like Final Fantasy content from a lot of the ones that are the most popular, like the great ones, I still think a lot of what keeps it going is the gameplay, like people being actively engaged in the mechanics and the speed runs and the challenge runs and that kind of thing. I think that kind of stuff really helps keep the legacy of some of those games going. And I think like the newer, more action-based games just don't have, they just don't do it in the same way because they're just fundamentally different mechanically, and I feel like it just doesn't attract the same kind of crowd. I don't know. Okay, not bad. Yeah, that's why my general feeling on 16 is that it's just like, it's a great, I think it's a really good experience of a game. Like the first time you're playing through the story and the experience, I do genuinely believe it's a really good game. But once I'm kind of done with the first initial story / experience, that's kind of it for me. I don't have much beyond that. And I think that kind of, in terms of its legacy, I always felt like it's not going to have a stronger legacy, even though it was a good game, in my opinion. So because of that aspect and the gameplay not being that sort of JRPG or strategic or stuff like that, I feel like its long-term legacy, I think, will suffer a bit. That's generally my feeling. Like in 10 years' time, I feel like less and less people, there might even be more people still talking about, like, you know, Final Fantasy 12 than Final Fantasy 16, for example. Okay, there's a lot of turns for you to see there, Aldrin. Hopefully keeping up. Oh, come on, Cindy. Don't start that again. I think Mindy's back to generally being pretty consistent. That's the one thing, like, across all of the attempts. Yes, she's had a few outbursts where she's not really done Pasado for like 2 or 3 turns, but in general, she's been very consistent. Come on, Cindy. There we go. Cindy's having a kick out. Hey, Zanzukin, welcome to the stream. A null, that's interesting. Useless, but interesting nonetheless. AC 10. We're still relatively far from Armageddon. Not many slaps this time. Might as well get some auto lives on. Yeah, with moves like that, I'm not going to be killing Nemesis anytime soon. Yeah, we've managed to get 3 haste today. Well, 1 battle I think we got haste the second time. But the first 3 times we've got haste, they've not been followed up at all. Immediately, like, not even a second haste before she did something else. It's been completely... And well, I think Cindy today's been especially bad. I think if Sandy and Cindy are not doing too great, then you basically have no chance. We're not even getting below, like, 4.5 million at the moment. Garaga, interesting. This is what I mean, like twice now. She did a physical attack and now she's doing a Raz here. Lost the plot. Yep, now the Pasado's gone as well. I had a sneaky suspicion that the Pasado was going to slip away as well. And yeah, I'm also a big fan of Uncle Byron. Great character. And unfortunately, to top it all off with all of this bad RNG that we're going to have an Ultra Spark Armageddon kind of problem. And look at that, 2 sisters already have elemental protection, but she's got the Null again. They're absolutely baffling RNG here. Yep. Mindy doesn't have auto life, but she's just like, I'll just use Cura instead. Just complete nonsense. Complete nonsense here. See you later, Tan. Thanks for joining us. Not going to happen on this attempt anyway. Then well, we've got Ultra Spark right around the corner. Yep. GG. Basically. I mean, we can resummon, I guess. Maybe we can. Nah, I think if you see the fully controllable Mega Sisters, a lot of people will truly realize how quote-unquote easy the fight is. When you can do that, and it'll kind of take the fun away from it. When you know how easily it could theoretically be done. So we'll save that one. I'd rather do that like after I win, potentially, depending on what happens. Yeah, today has been pretty pants, I have to say. I think weirdly the only decent RNG we've had has been our ability to resummon. Like we literally had a double resummon attempt, which was kind of surprising. I said we, but really I'm going to download Monster for myself. By all means. I mean, I think at this stage you've seen enough of the fight to know how easy it would be if you got what you needed. But yeah, we get to summon again. But again, it's such a mean battle. Like the only time you get to resummon is when Ultra Spark is right round the corner again. So the chances of you pulling off a resummon and recovery is just like super low. Yeah. There was no help each other, and this was the move that she decided to do. Thank you. Good job, Cindy. That kind of just sums up the sesh, really. Yeah, just gonna do it on someone else. Don't worry, Algernon, this attempt's gone anyway, unless we have some superhuman RNG here. Hey Zach, good to see you. Glad you got the platinum. Almost done with the Dark Aeons and onto Nemesis and Penance. Hopefully you have more luck against Nemesis than I've been having so far. Yeah, this really has been absolute pants. Yeah, to be honest, that was the type of luck where it might have used up a lifetime's worth of luck to do that, so I think you might be right. There we go. Basically, just in case you got one final haste or something like that, I was like, might as well just do that. But whew. Tough day at the office today. Yeah, once Cindy came in on the recovery and used Thundaga on Nemesis, you know it was game over. Yeah, I think Cindy's been the villain today. It's absolutely terrible. For me, at least, I'm kind of always surprised how quickly time goes by. It's already been like 2 hours and 10 minutes since we've started. So I think at this point, it's been a good... I think overall it's been about 8 hours, 8.5 hours since we've been trying. Barely anything. Just getting started. We'll see who is going to last the longest. Is Nemesis going to outlast us? Am I going to outlast Nemesis? Am I going to outlast the viewers? It's a real endurance match here. We'll see who comes out on top. Cindy wants a solo career. Okay, decent start, decent. Okay. There it is. Haste cometh. Now, I will still, I think, combine powers here. So I don't lose this opportunity. But we got another early haste. Maybe this combined powers increases our motivation overall. And so there's a higher chance that Sandy will repeat. So let's see. At the 4th time of asking today, can we get a second haste? So plenty of time here. If we can literally, as I say, get another haste or two going. And we've already got 1 auto life, so that's also something. But once this barrage of turns is over here. Okay. Hasted up Posados. This is what we need. Alright. Look at this. This is how you pile on the damage. What you saw right there was like 900,000 in like 30 seconds. And that's how you win this fight quickly. Fine, we'll take it. This is the key move. This is the key move once again. So 3 times we've had her just doing like Razu or something stupid. We need haste. Still got plenty of time here. If we can land a haste, we can really do some big time damage. Come on. There it is. Okay. Now we're rolling. Now, Cindy... okay, that was good. Basically, we need to survive the next Ultra Spark without anyone dying so we don't lose the haste status. So this would be really, really good. So, can we make it 3? No. Okay, fine. We'll take 2 for now. That's okay. We're still on a good attempt here. Can't get too greedy. So we'll see how far we can get with this scenario. Now I need the auto life on Cindy. Now she's completely lost it, but it's okay. I swear if Cindy dies because she doesn't auto life herself, I'm going to be pissed. Look at the CTB now. Huge. Just need that Posado to keep rolling here. And I need Cindy to auto life soon. Oh my god. I'm trying to get like an extra protect or something just to preserve this haste as long as I can. Okay. Ah, on our other sisters again. Hopefully we got enough time here. Let's go. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a cat called Coco. If anyone wants to see more of her, you can follow me on Instagram. That's probably the place you're most likely to see Coco in action. Ah, there you go. You see, this is where things get problematic. The haste is already gone. We got a really nice outburst of damage there, but look at this null spam. What is this? And Cindy still does not have auto life on herself. There you go. Okay. So we got a nice little kind of outburst of damage. But it's going to slow down again now, unless we get lucky with another haste. Nope. She did 2 haste, and ever since then, she's completely, again, just lost the plot. She's just been doing, like, taking a break or other random shit. So you got 2 haste from me, you're not getting anything more. Yeah, Coco could 100% do this fight. Okay, so AC is building here. I'm gonna see if I can keep the auto lives up. Yeah, next we'll do a can Coco beat No Sphere Grid Nemesis. I think defense has been so useless, I'm just gonna go back to fighting at this stage. She's got haste, so what the hell. She doesn't seem to want to do anything defensive, so I don't care. Ouch. Okay. So I threw in a fight there just as a little bit of a like getting her to do something else. But Mindy's been doing really well. This has got to be like a whole bunch of Posados. I'll do a damage check once Armageddon happens. Yeah, these shells are useless. Now, the last turn was an auto life, right? So, yeah. So we're still okay here. This has been a good run. Like, this is definitely, I can't complain too much. Yes, Mindy had haste and she died, but I would say overall, still a pretty good run here. But Sandy, ever since those 2 haste, she's been absolutely atrocious. That's the 3rd null she's used in this fight. 3 nulls. It's unbelievable. Yeah, there's nothing for her to do. Let's just do as you will. That's fine. Okay. Aldrion, thank you very much once again. You've definitely got the counting on lock. Now, let's have a look at the damage here. 5.4 million left. That's pretty damn good. Almost half of his HP gone. Appreciate it, Len. Yes, indeed. Coco is a beauty. She's a bit crazy, but hey. Oh no, here we go. Here we go. This is where it goes to shit. Oh boy. On par with your best this stash, right? I think I need one more Posado. The best has been about 4.6 million or something. Look at this. Look at this timing. What can I do about this? Again, this is what I mean. There's just nothing you can do. You're screwed. Everyone died. Just nothing. Like, that wasn't even anyone really doing anything wrong. Like, it's just bad. Just bad. And well, there's too little left for me to try and summon another Aeon and then make it work with that and blah blah. It's just not worth it. 4.9 million. Even from like a complete like first turn start, we've done about 2 million damage with 1 Aeon. So we're not going to be able to resummon like 3 or 4 Aeons and try to win here. If you want, we can do one just for kicks. Let's do this. So this is like, let's say there was like, I don't know, 1 million left or something. And we really were like desperate by any means to try to get a win. This is what I would basically try. It'd be worth a try. I mean, unless Ultra Spark happens on this turn, which it doesn't. Yeah, so you would do something like, I don't know. Does anyone remember the last move in terms of Ethereal Cannon? Was it Ethereal Cannon or was it something else? She's bigger than Nemesis. You wouldn't think so, right? Like, Anima is huge. So as in you think the next move will be an Ultra Spark? Or it was recently used? The next move will be an Ultra Spark, right? Spark on the sisters. Ah, okay. So that means I think we can keep going here. Okay. Yeah, okay, so now Ethereal Cannon. So this is basically how you can get like a quick 1 million damage here, if you're lucky. Yeah, so here you kind of got to use your Oblivion. At least it'll get us to a personal best for this particular session. That's something. 480,000. Hey Carrie, welcome to the stream. Glad you could join us. There's only about 40 minutes or so left, but always good to have you here, of course. I don't know if by half miss you mean you were like lurking for some portion of it. Now, did Aeons have a way to remove Curse? Was Dispel a way to remove Curse? No? I can't remember the last time I tried to get rid of Curse on an Aeon. What was the deal with that? Self-Dispel it does, yeah. There you go, immediately showing us why he's the man. So like basically I'm thinking could you use that to just get 2 overdrives in? I think 1 slap would kill me here. So hold on. We can try something like Drain. How come Anima's item? I don't know. I think this is one of those where I probably pressed the far plane button just to give everything max stats and all the abilities and stuff. I think that's why. So I think there's abilities in there that they can't use. But obviously I just won't use them. So I think I would do something like this. This attempt's still over anyway, but we're just trying to see how much damage we can get out of the situation. So I'm going to Dispel here just so I can use 1 more overdrive. I guess I would have survived the slap. Fine. So we can get 2 Oblivions. This is pretty good, honestly. It gives us like a personal best for the session. Still not a great one, but I think it does prove that under the right circumstances, if like you have about 1 million left, 1.2 million, you can get it done with an Aeon like Anima. Boom. But unfortunately, we haven't even come close enough to doing that yet. And I think that's that. I think only Yuna has auto life here. But hey, that's, I guess, we'll take the positives, right? That was a personal best for the session. 3.5 million left. It's the first time we managed to get anywhere near that, honestly. So, we'll take it. Oh, we had 2 auto lifers. There you go. It doesn't change anything, I think, unless we get a miracle run here. But let's see. Stranger things have happened, I guess. We did literally manage to get to... nah, this is Yuna. We managed to get to an Armageddon without seeing a single Ultra Spark. Oh, it's Riku. There you go. Now there's a 1 in 9 chance at, well, even less than that. Yeah, there you go. It was looking slightly promising, but not quite. Hey, Hoffenheim, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. So there we go. 3.5 million left. It was our best performance today so far. But Anima made a nice little cameo there, I have to say. Creepy missed the triple summon attempt, though. Probably yes. Yeah, so we did actually manage to resummon twice. Which was the first time we managed to do that. I mean, it's funny because we got to resummon twice and we still only did about 5 million damage in the end. It wasn't even like an amazing attempt. It was fun to kind of see how it all played out, but in terms of actual effectiveness, it wasn't really that useful. Aha! Is this the first preemptive of the day? I think it might be. We've had like an initiative weapon for most of this session, but it hasn't been giving us a preemptive until now. Let's go. How do you get the Aeon so strong with no Sphere Grid? If you're doing it like completely legit, you would basically use the whole... It's either Aeon Soul or Summoner Soul. I always mix the two up. But it's the one where you can use red spheres to basically power up your Aeons manually. So you'd have to farm for those spheres and feed them to your Aeons and increase their stats, because obviously you wouldn't be able to increase unit stats in order to make them stronger. So this, like what you're seeing here, would be the result of a huge amount of time grinding. But yeah, we can use technology to bypass those countless hours you would spend doing that stuff. Okay, so we have so many turns here that it would be lovely to actually get a bit of a good start here. Which we did. Fair play. Yeah, I did. Way back in the day, I didn't get, if I'm being honest, I really didn't get that far along. I broke the game clock, which sounds insane, and it is a lot of hours, but in terms of the true amount of hours you would have needed for like No Sphere Grid Dark Anima to be perfectly ready, it still wasn't that much. And so I think once I broke the clock, it was kind of a sign that I need to kind of move it along. Okay, so I'm not going to combine powers yet. I'm not going to throw away all of these early turns that I have, so I'll use these, even though it's not great. Now, can we get a Pasado to start? That would be nice. Okay, but not bad. Every Aeon's luck stat takes hundreds upon hundreds of hours in particular. Exactly. And honestly, if you truly want to optimize your chances of winning, you need a high luck stat for, well, the Magus anyway, but for some of your other Aeons as well, if you really want to give it your best. So I'm not going to auto life at the moment. I'm just going to try to put some more pressure on. I was hoping that they'd use the normal physical attack instead of their special ones, but hey. And now we'll use combined powers. Alright, let's do it. Yeah, so if you want to do this manually, you're going to have to spend countless hours in the monster arena, farming Kotos over and over again, tossing power distillers, all that kind of stuff. Then you have to fight Earth Eater over and over to get Fortune Spheres. It's incredibly, incredibly grindy, just insanely grindy. Right. I think that's, for now, that's the right move. I'll give it a little more time before I start to try and get some more auto life. Okay, let's keep it going. Ultra Spark has come back around really fast here. One more time. What is this obsession with Null? We've had like 5, 6 Nulls in the last 2 or 3 fights. Don't get it. Just strange how these things just come in waves, even though it's always supposed to be the same chance and it's like random. You get these like clusters of things happening. We haven't managed a haste cluster, unfortunately, where she's done like haste like 2 or 3 times per fight for a few fights, but that would be too easy, wouldn't it? Oh no. We've also had a lot of defense / help each other turning into Camisade or Razia today. There's been like a disproportionate amount of times that that's happened. Yeah, I wanted to have at least one more sister in auto life, but whatever. Cindy clutching it there with 836, but that's not a useful move here. Hey, Root Raider, welcome to the stream. Good to see another matron in here. Another OG of the community making an appearance. Hey, Kane. No, we have not. Today's been the worst session so far, unfortunately. I got down to 3.5 million left, which is still a little bit of a ways off the best we've managed so far. So, unfortunately, been a bad day at the office today. It seems like plenty of people are still here for it and tuning in, so I appreciate you guys. A lot of protect this time. You see, again, one more time after an auto life, like the chances are that it should always pretty much just repeat again, the auto life, but Camisade just been weirdly happening a lot. Hey Legion, thanks for joining us, good to see you. Maybe you're inadvertently storing good luck. That's one way to look at it. You might be right. But the amount of Nulls has driven me insane. I cannot believe that's got to be like 6 or 7 of them now in like the last 2 or 3 fights. That's madness. I cannot believe that many Nulls. And the amount of time she's done it when like 2 of her sisters already have Null and she's just putting it back on. And look at this, Ultra Spark, and guess who doesn't have Auto Life? Oh man. It's just been that kind of day. Horrendous. I'm restarting. I'm tired of trying to resummon and do this, that, and the other. These attempts are all just, they're like finished. But when you try to soft reset at different times, it can kind of break the game a little bit. Yeah, it broke the game. This all happened because I pressed the soft reset while the sisters were out. Let's see if it can still work. There you go, it still kind of works. I guess, yeah. Yeah, when you have summons out, the soft reset can kind of break a bit sometimes, but... yeah, it definitely happens, man. Anyone who's spent any amount of time fighting Nosefig with Dark Animal will definitely know about those days. A day where you could be at it for hours and barely do more than like 1 million damage. Yeah, but that's why this fight is just so annoying, because you get those like little bursts of good things happening and you think, okay, maybe this could be the run, and then you get a similar burst of bad things happening and then it's like, holy crap, it's over. Congrats for winning against Man City, but stay humble until you win something. Trust me, I think there's few teams in the Premier League that's more humble than Arsenal fans. That's what I think. Because we just haven't done anything to really get cocky about in like 15 years. So I don't think Arsenal fans are, you can really, they're not the most arrogant of fans, I think. Not in the last 15 years at least. I think Haaland definitely deserved a little bit of abuse after his shenanigans last time, so... oh, Cindy. Yeah, we're just going to combine powers. We don't have a choice here. Are you planning on doing a mock run where you can control the sister's actions? I've done that one behind the scenes as a test anyway, and as I said, it's very easy. If you can do the moves you want to do, the fight is over very, very quickly. It's pretty easy. But since I intend to win the fight, I'm not going to show a mock run. But essentially, basically, if you have complete control over auto life, full life, haste, and passado, then you'll just win very quickly. Yeah, you'll win in no time. It's genuinely very easy. So much so that it makes this like all the more annoying because you've seen how easy it can potentially be. Didn't one do the Haaland celebration? Yeah, Haaland's definitely become a bit of a villain for Arsenal, and so getting a win like we did last time, it was definitely satisfying, I think. I mean, we've been absolutely destroyed by them so many times over the years that I think it's kind of nice to get one over on them. Yeah, see now this time Mindy's not having it. She did a normal attack and then taking a break. It's very rare for her. And Sandy's has no intention of any kind of real defensive work here. She's not interested. So very slow start. Yep. Baffling. Meanwhile, Nemesis is doing his best to help by just slapping us, but we're just not taking advantage because Mindy's just decided to not turn up to this one. Can't buy a Passado right now. And there comes Nuddle, our favourite move. Doing our best to break our spirits here, this run. One's been an absolute mess. Yeah, we literally managed to pull off a no Ultra Spark Armageddon earlier in the session, which is pretty funny. And that's Mindy's first Passado of the day at AC 19. Good job, Mindy. Thank you for that. Aha! But wait. Sandy says, but wait, it's not over yet. God's sake. Whatever, just go again. I'm not even going to hype this up. Let's just go. Let's just go. There's Armageddon. The only thing here is obviously we can hopefully re-haste if we're lucky once we're revived. Yeah, so far we've had, I think, haste 5 times or 6 times, and I think we had 3 times or 4 times where one more time didn't work and twice when it did. But again, like, all of this would have been great if we actually had a decent start from Mindy, but Mindy's already thrown away like 2 million damage. So we're just starting from so far behind here that it's just really annoying. Nemesis still has 8.2 million HP. But hey, we're going to try. Cindy's at least doing the right thing here. And it's on Cindy, okay. So maybe it's going to be a little bit of a comeback, but we need to do a lot more things to go right before we're going to see the true comeback here. We're so far behind. We should have been at least about 2-3 million ahead. The time when we did manage to haste up Mindy for a while, I think we were down to like 5.2 million or something by the time the first Armageddon happened, so we've done 3 million less damage at this point. So, we'll see. Now, what I'm going to do is... Oh, I think I might auto-life one more sister here. I don't want to leave myself with too much to do. Oh, or should I just do all 3? After Ultra Spark, maybe it's worth it. Let's just try. Will she come back in time for another haste, potentially? Now I'm going to go back to fight for a little bit, I think. Yeah, she's gonna have too many turns here anyway, so she won't be able to auto life anymore. So already the haste obviously is gone on everyone other than Cindy. Taken forever for her to get another chance here. She's still going. But Ultra Spark is right round the corner, and again, we're going to lose the haste. And this is why this part of the fight is so shit, because even if you get haste, to keep it for more than a turn or two, with Ultra Spark so close by, is just always a pain in the ass. Alright, we don't get a choice here. She kind of has to do whatever. Again, it's Mindy first, but I think we'll have time here. I need Sandy to come back as soon as possible so that we can try to get haste back up, but it's just a fight where making a comeback is extremely difficult. You really need the first... Basically everything before the first Armageddon needs to be on point. Yeah. I do think you have to play riskier and try to play for that full life. They just can't survive for long enough. Yep, and that's what happens. That's the risk that you take, basically. And it's sad because obviously we managed to get some haste. We can still potentially get haste, but yeah, I pressed the wrong thing already. But this fight's already over. We're still so far behind. We're not even anywhere near it at this point. Yeah, still 6.3 million. And we'd have to resummon, we'd have to come back. No. This fight's done. So, yeah. Okay, now she's just haste spamming. Wow. What the hell? It feels so sad to let this attempt go. Of course, and she didn't actually use Pasado. There you go. Yeah, whatever. So, as you can see, just getting haste is not enough. This was an attempt where Sandy actually did pretty well, but the haste kind of came in too late, and we're just trying to claw back. And the fight was already basically done at that point, so it's a shame. That's what I'm saying, you just cannot afford to really drop behind and then try to recover and make a comeback against this guy. It's just too strong. Another preemptive. Oh no. I'm gonna... Wait. Shit. Can I, like, give them that overdrive back like this? I forgot to reset. There you go. There's my overdrive back. At least it's more like a reset now. Yeah, they don't have an overdrive now. But screw it. But yeah, if anybody wondering why I reset after every attempt, that's why. I basically need to get all of the overdrives back. And if you don't, then this is what happens. So just for this one fight, I'll do it like this. But in general, I want to always have that first overdrive available. At the end of the day, if you manage to get like a good start, you'll still do more damage anyway. But look at this. Do as you will. No Pasado. Like, you get the preemptive strike, but then these guys are just not interested in doing anything. We've got a Camisade Razia and a normal attack. And another normal attack. It's like complete waste of a preemptive strike. Hey Blitzace, welcome to the stream. Good to see you. You've caught us at a great time where the sisters are doing absolutely nothing. Nothing at all. Just not interested at all. Just forget it. Had some absolutely atrocious RNG today. Really bad. I've never had like so many attempts where Mindy's kind of taken a break like 3 or 4 times in a row. It's happened multiple times today where she's just completely given up and not even tried. Like Mindy of all characters. Strange. Unbelievable. Yeah, a bit of a crushing day today. We've really struggled to make any kind of inroads. Just the sisters have not been on it at all. And it's ironic that this was the session where I literally had the perfect start. Of course. Literally got like the haste, the self, auto life, and the Pasado all back to back on the first series of turns. That's like the hardest one to pull off. But other than that, we've basically had nothing go our way. And well, we also got a double resummon for the first time today. So just completely wacky RNG today. D-pad. Always D-pad. That's actually one of my advices for people. I always tell people that are struggling with it to play with the D-pad. That's always been my way of doing it. But I think I've proven enough on livestream that I'm pretty decent at the Chocobo Catcher game at this stage. Mindy, I swear to God. Even she's a menace today. She's a menace. Okay, Mr. Show-Off Blitzace, I played either way, it doesn't matter. I'm already great at the game, I can do it anyway. I'm just kidding. To be honest, I think in the past I used to kind of play it either way as well, but I think over time I kind of settled more and more into just using the D-pad. So for me, that's how I do it now. And I swear by it, like for me, it works better. Okay, so we've got some auto life going. That's something. There you go. Let's just combine powers. Yeah, everyone has their weaknesses. I think I've always said I think I'm probably worse at lightning dodging than the Chocobo Catcher game. If you gave me a time limit and said you have to do, like you have to, which sigil could you get the fastest? I can probably get the Sun Sigil faster than the lightning dodging on most occasions, I think. That would be my guess. Especially in recent times, like literally I got it in 3 attempts and 1 attempt. The last 2 times I've done it, so. And while lightning, the last time I did it on live stream, I failed at like 150 or something. But I think if I wasn't on the stream, I'm sure I could pull it off, like first or second try. But on stream, it's a struggle for me. It's too hard. It's too distracting. Let's see. Nope. Yeah, honestly, sometimes, depending on how it goes, the Hyper Dodger one can be more annoying. I refuse to acknowledge lightning dodging as a minigame. Yeah, okay. That's fair. Oh, Sandy. Oh, man. Today's just been a wash. Sorry, guys. I wish I could have pulled off something special, but it's not happening today, unfortunately. I've been trying my best, but the sisters are on absolutely... Like, all of them individually, they've had extended periods where they've just been absolutely terrible. Just terrible. Yeah, today's not the day. Gonna have to go for it. Again, next time. It's basically about 10 minutes left. This will likely be the final attempt. Stupid camisade. It's just so slow. Yeah. Armageddon coming soon. And we don't have particularly great coverage here. A tall glass of novel. This is what I've been saying, man. Like, today, the amount of times this has happened has been absolutely out of control. Help each other going to camisade has just happened so many times. Or like auto life, and then you press one more time and she does camisade. It's been absolutely crazy. It really has. Insane. Oh my god. Sisters haven't done enough to be tired. They spent so much of today's session just doing random shit and taking a break that they shouldn't be tired today. They haven't even made Nemesis break a sweat. The one time I got to like 3.5 million was because Anima came in and contributed like another million plus. Yeah, by themselves, they barely got halfway today. Yeah, basically. I'm a bit sad that 1 attempt where we got the double full life, she couldn't auto life herself, and so we still basically gained no benefit from the double full life. That was sad. And that Ultra Spark's never too far away. Never too far away. Alright, we're gonna have one more attempt after this. And then we're gonna call it quits. So I'm gonna end this attempt here. Just to save some time. We don't need to continue this one. It's not like we were doing particularly great. We'll give it one more try. Oh god, now we have to wait for this to finish. Thank you, the Legion. Appreciate the donation. Yeah, glad the Final Fantasy X content has been helpful for you. And well, there's nothing like a little donation after a stream of getting absolutely destroyed against Nemesis to soothe the pain a little bit. Appreciate that. Been a rough day, streaming-wise. But what do you guys think? You want to come back for more in the next session? Are you guys up to the task? Can you stay the course until Nemesis is dead? Or have you had enough? Okay, you guys seem like you still want to hang in there. See if I can do it. All I can say is it's going to be all the sweeter if I manage to actually pull it off. At least you guys will be there and be able to say you were there live when it happened. Ready or recklessly hearty for tonight we dine in hell. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. I mean, this is the Dan's Great community after all. We gotta be, you guys gotta be down for these kind of tasks. It's what the channel's all about. God's sake. Again, look at all of these turns that I have here, but I'm forced to use combined powers because this is going to be reflect. It's been a shit day of RNG today. It's really bad. It'd be cool to see you do Dark Aeons versus Aeons 1v1. Yeah, there's definitely already some videos like that, basically, from the No Sphere Grid content that I've done. There's a few channels that have done some Aeon versus Dark Aeons. Definitely some cool stuff. I think the thing I'm most looking to do at the moment in terms of like serious Final Fantasy X content as a one-off thing is the customization thing. I feel like that could be a good video. I'll need some time to put that together because it's going to be a lot of stuff, but it could be a good one. Yeah, so someone was asking me about, like, do you have a video that basically talks about all of the customization options and, like, what each of them do and, like, all that kind of stuff. And since customization is just such a big element, like, once you really learn to customize well, it can really make any Final Fantasy challenge so much easier. It might be a good little video to do, just kind of literally run through all of the options individually, explain what they do, how to get them, what combinations might work well, what might not, that kind of thing. So it might be a nice video to put together. Because I'm not sure a video specifically exists on it. Like I think there's a bunch of videos like, you know, what's the best thing to customize, yes, but literally systematically going through and kind of telling people what's what, I think could be definitely useful. But again, I'm having another one of these where the sisters are just not interested again. The Amazonic, thank you for joining us. Appreciate it. Sorry it was right at the end, as you say, but maybe next time you'll catch us a little bit earlier. It's at the same time every time, but I think the next stream I might have to push it to a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday. I'm going to be spending a little bit of time in Istanbul. I'm going to be carrying on like working, but I don't have a stream set up there, so I might have to slide the live stream over to a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday, but it should be fine. Yeah, the live stream is every other week. So on Friday, we'll still be back with more of the Masters mod. We're going to continue the climb up Gagazet. It was a long, arduous climb. So it will be another Random Encounters episode as I try to get up to the top of Gagazet. Well, nearer the top of Gagazet and fight Flux. But then there's going to be plenty of Flux content for you guys to enjoy. So look forward to that. This has been one of the worst attempts of the entire bunch, by the way. It's been a bit of an outro anyway. It just sums up the whole session. Like what you've been seeing here is literally a summary of the whole session so far. Absolute trash. Not a single auto life here. Not a single one. Yeah, this is basically how it's been. It's been absolutely atrocious. It really has been pants. This session has been total pants. Yeah, we got more. It's another session where we got like more single castings of Null than we had of Haste. I think we probably had like 5 times. Haste like 5 times being casted the first time. And Null we had like 8 times so far. Been mad. AC is still only 12 and already Cindy's dead. So bad. yeah, I'm definitely hoping for a better week next week. Given how bad this one has gone, I would say law of averages, we're probably due a good session. Or like a nice, like really lucky attempt. So I think one is on the way, but it wasn't today, unfortunately. Yeah, it really has been the take a break and novel session, for sure. Yeah, even Aldrion and his counter, unfortunately, has gone off the boil. That sums it up. But generally, thank you so much, Aldrion. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all of the AC counting. In general, you did a fantastic job. Sometimes, as I say, it's just very difficult to track. But thank you so much. You definitely were pretty accurate across the whole session. So appreciate that. Thank you for taking up that task and helping us out. But yeah, that's it for today. I'm going to wrap this up here. You guys don't need to see anything more from this. We are going to be back at it next time. Stay tuned to the community page on the channel. I'll probably make a post there about when exactly I'm going to do it. It might be a Wednesday instead of a Tuesday. And in the meantime, we do have Masters Mod on Fridays, as always. So I'll see you guys then. Hopefully we'll have some more luck next time. And we will finally get this win in the books. Thank you for watching. And thank you for all the support in this one. Hope you guys enjoyed hanging out. I'll be back next time. Take care, guys.